First things first.
We love you, moms.
We love you, Mom. We love you, Mama Lucy.
And Mama Tony.
You guys are the best moms in the world. Happy Mother's Day. This is what we wanted to make sure the whole world knew today. If anything, we love you.
Like, this video would not exist had you not birthed us,
So thank you to you and to all the moms out there in the world who make an effort to keep their kitties happy.
One day, I'm gonna make you proud, Mama.
We love you.
I already did, by the way.
Oh, what's that? Can you tell everybody I'm going to London?
And I didn't record any of that.
Not a bit.
Not a bit.
Yeah.
Good morning. I'm on a plane going to London. I'm taking a very, very special student of mine. Her name is Loreto. Hello.
What's up, y'all? A little bit of Portugal.
Hey. How's it going, guys?
So this week, Andrea and I, this
past weekend, yeah.
Andrea and I went our separate ways, and she went to London as I went to Portugal. We did a little road trip, did some driving.
He road tripped. I
She
went
flew.
on a plane.
You can't road trip to the UK.
It'd be quite interesting once you reach the English Channel. Wait, you can drive there, actually.
The mountains were spectacular. They were jagged and steep and so this national park was in a valley, and it had a huge river that ran into the ocean, which was made for some beautiful waves and some really, really jagged mountains that have these enormous cliffs. Look at this. Breathtaking. And as you can see, my friend in this video climbed to the top and is standing, and it gives you a perspective of how big these mountains were against the ocean. It's pretty cool.
I'm really jealous. I wasn't there.
So that was the first time I've ever been on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, which was cool. And we decided to camp out in a very small tent that did not really...
They're two really big, tall men.
Didn't really fit us well, but we made it work. And we got to see a sunset, which was so beautiful. The next spot to our road trip, mini road trip, was the furthest point of Portugal, which they claim is the furthest point of continental Europe. I don't really understand the constituents to that. Anyways, at this location there was a food truck. We didn't know it was a food truck, but we spotted on the map, on Google Maps, it said, the last sausage before America. So we said, we have to see what this is. So we drove there, and it turned out to be awesome because they had delicious bratwurst. So I am at the furthest point of Europe right now. Almost. The furthest point is right there. Pretty cool view too. So the last stop on our road trip was Lagos, Portugal. And this was a very lively city that had a nice nightlife, which is why I forgot to take footage of this city.
Stop it.
But super cool place. I really enjoyed the nightlife. It was spectacular. There was so many things to do, so many bars, so many places to see. And the beach was paradise. It was so cool. Portugal, you have my heart.
I wasn't there, but you've got mine too. But I had a great time in London. As you would expect, it was a little bit on the contrast. It was a bit of a contrast to where he was and the nature and beautifulness of the world. Meanwhile, I was in a bustling city. We had to take so many modes of transportation because London is just ginormous. So there was a lot of tubes, as they call it, underground station. The big red buses that you always see in the movies. I just had to use a little bit of a British accent here. I can't talk like... Okay, I can't do it. The London... Well, not the London Bridge, but the Tower Bridge, which is quite famous. That was pretty cool. We also went to something that's called Camden Market.
Oh, so cool.
It's just full of so many people and like really weird kind of like alternative in a way shops. Just all kinds of things, all kinds of food, very international. It was pretty cool. We saw a few things that deal with Harry Potter. We are in what is supposedly Diagon Alley, which is from what movie?
Harry Potter.
From Harry Potter. How cool is that? We walked by the London Tower, which is basically like this fortress place, and everything was just so nice. Like, we even spent some time, the area around that, there's a lot of greenery and stuff, and we even went to the park and stuff because usually you think London and it's rainy, right? Like terrible weather, but we just had fabulous, like the best weather that we could have wished for. Debatably better than the weather we had been having in Spain. One of the days we also made our way to St. Paul's Cathedral, and we climbed up a ton of stairs to go to the top and see this just cityscape of London. So that was really nice. But one of my favorite things I think that we saw but barely got to see because there were so many people was what they call the changing of the guards at Buckingham Palace. The British are coming! The British are coming! And it was just so cool because you see these British soldier guys with their outfits and they're just like marching and playing their instruments, and that was really cool. It felt like a really authentic experience.
So fly. Excuse her while she kissed the sky. Excuse her while she kissed the sky. She's so high. Excuse her while she kissed the sky. Excuse her while she kissed the sky.